Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your career reading for 2021. So it's a yearly reading. We're going to look at energies ahead. So what are like the main themes and energies if it comes to your career in 2021? And we're going to look at each quarter, any advice and any specific events or advice that the cards have for you. I'm offering this reading as well as a private reading, so obviously this is a general. It might not resonate with all of you, or if you want to know, how your year will look like if it comes to love and career, I do offer private readings, and I do have an offer on year ahead readings, which are much more in depth. If you are interested in that, please check out the description down below. There's information there on how to reach me. And also all of the information about the decks that I'm using is there as well if you are interested in it. But let's dive in. Let's have a look at what's going on in your career in 2021. So the main energies, we have the 10 of Swords. Okay, don't be scared. I know this is a card that could be scary for people. Let's have a look. We have Knight of Cups. Okay. And we have the Empress. Beautiful. Okay, so I definitely see, that either with 10 of Swords, this is something that's been done and dusted. Like, there is nothing really to save. So that could already be happening in your life if you lost your job and you're in this position where you kind of don't have any like new opportunities coming up, and you feel like this was unfair, and you hit rock bottom, because with the 10 of Swords we kind of see it as a very tragic situation. If that's the case, then next year is gonna be much better for you. And I do get a sense that for many of you, that's the situation where you are currently in that position, like you're starting this year in that energy. Obviously, like if you have a job and you're doing good, there could be a possibility of some quite unfair behavior happening towards you that could influence your situation if it comes to work. I feel like it may prompt you to change your workplace, because you feel like they are behaving unfair, they're not giving you what you want, they're not offering what you want and need, and you need something new. But the good thing is that we have Knight of Cups and the Empress next to it. Empress is all about the new abundant beginnings, something that will grow and will become very big, and it will bring you a lot of prosperity. It's this like nurturing this new idea that you have, and I feel like this is something that you can do, and also I do feel like this is something that you can do by yourself as well. So if someone, like if you were treated unfairly at work, or if this is something that is coming towards you, but you'll probably already realize that your workplace, it's not the most positive, and there is quite a bit of like maybe toxic behavior, and maybe there is a lot of competition, and people are not really treating each other well. If that's the case, I feel like you won't stick to this workplace and to this job. I feel like you're gonna look for something much better where people treat you better, and I feel like you'll be done with it. And the beautiful thing is that Empress is bringing so much abundance, and I know that with the 10 of Swords it could be quite stressful and risky to do it, and in the situation that we're at right now, but you will follow your passion, whatever that is. We have Knight of Cups. I feel like it's not about money. You don't leave this job, or you don't decide to leave this job or like pursue something because you want to have loads of money. I mean, obviously everyone needs money to survive, and you want to live comfortably, but that's not the main reason why you're looking for a specific job or why you're starting something. The main reason is like you want to do something that you're very passionate about and that you care about, and something that is meaningful, and it's gonna grow, and then obviously it's gonna bring you money and abundance, but you want to give, you want to add to the world, do you want to be helpful, you want to make a world a better place by doing your job. That's how I feel. So let's have a look at each quarter. Maybe it's going to tell us a little bit more details about, when this is happening and what's going on. So the first quarter we have judgment. Okay, so that's this decision. So this is decision making. Let's have a look at the cards. Oh, okay. One is on the floor. I need to grab it. One sec. Oh, wait. Okay, we have the Empress on the floor. So we have the Empress again. And we have Ten of Swords. Are you kidding me? We have both of those cards showing up here. Oh my gosh. This is like, you cannot make this up. Ugh. Okay, so we have double the energy. It's a very difficult message here that I see. With the Judgment is... Okay, so Judgment is taking a moment, stopping everything and evaluating what's going on, how you've been treated, do you enjoy this work, do you want to do it, you see things very realistically, you see things for what they are. If you haven't been treated well in your job, you're gonna leave it, you're gonna make that decision to pursue something new, and there is new beginning coming towards you. They absolutely double Empress. There is much more abundance and happiness and satisfaction at work and everything coming towards you if you take that step. I feel like it is very much you making that decision. We have 20, which reduces to 2, which is the decision making about the new beginning and moving forward after more difficult time. So for those of you who don't have a job at the moment and are looking for a job, this means like maybe you haven't been treated well and you've hit a very difficult point in your life, but you are not giving up. With the Judgment, it's like, I'm gonna do my best to start something new, to make my life better. It is a very you're very aware that this is how it has to go, and that there is this possibility of much better future and much better beginning coming your way. This also can represent a decision. So there could be someone like at your job, your boss, to make that decision to let you go for few of you. And however, don't be stressed, because that for you brings much better beginning. You'll be able to find something better. Like you can do it. You absolutely can do it. You're gonna follow your passion and find something that will be even better for you. So don't worry about it. It also can represent like if you're looking for a job, if you don't have a job and you're looking for a job in the first quarter, you may go through the interview process and you may be offered a much better position, a new beginning in a new place where you will grow as a person, and it's going to be amazing for you. So let's have a look at the second quarter. We have 8 of Swords. So with the 8 of Swords, it is a little bit of like stress and not knowing what to do, feeling like you're stuck, feeling like things maybe like you don't know how to do things. You may feel a little bit, overwhelmed and just in your head about all of this. So if you need to take a step to, start a new career path or start a new business, new job, in the second quarter, you may feel like it's all overwhelming and it's all too much and happening at the same time, and you don't know if you can do it, you can know if you can handle it. Of course you can handle it. It's all in your head. Just take things slower, stop overthinking it, take things one step at a time, and then it's gonna be much, much better. This is just like, be aware of how you think so you don't spiral into this like overthinking and stressing about something that is not as stressful as you think it is. So let's have a look at the third quarter. We have Knight of Wands. Beautiful. Going forward with your creative ideas, passions, having a lot to do, having a lot of like creativity around you as well. I love that if it comes to career, because this is moving forward in your career. Actually, like taking, you know, swift action and action that is fun as well. Like, this is doing something that you are into. This is not boring work. This is just following your passion to get something better at work. And I feel like you will be on fire. You will be doing an amazing job, especially if you're creative, you work in a creative field, you have loads of ideas, and you're gonna want to do everything, and you're gonna be excited about working and doing all those things. So after that first, you know, stress and overthinking and feeling like you cannot do it, you absolutely can do it, and you're gonna be on fire. I love that. And then last quarter we have Queen of Wands. You see, going from Knight of Wands to Queen of Wands, we want to see that. First of all, is this like excited boy who is running around and wanting to do all of it. And it's nice, we need to go through that process. But with Queen of Wands at the end of the year, it tells me that you're going to be much more settled, much more sure of what you're doing, mature, ready to progress further in your career. A lot of learning that has happened throughout the year, progressing if it comes to your creativity and arts. So you're gonna grow as a person, and that's what Empress is all about. It's all about the new beginning that bring abundance, that allow you to, you know, open up to the creativity and get the best out of it. And I feel like this is beautiful for you. So you may get much better. You may also progress in your work and in your job. At the end of the year, you're going to be, if you're not going to officially get a promotion, you're going to be ready for that. You're going to be ready for a promotion. So whatever situation is there or will be there that looks very dire, and it's probably in the first, you know, quarter of the year, and you feel like things are not going how it's supposed to go, I feel like this is how it's supposed to go, so you can get something better and you can follow a better career path. So just don't get too sad and too disappointed, and always remember that there is something there waiting for you after this a more difficult period in your career, because the end of the year, like after the first quarter, things are getting much better, and especially in a third and fourth quarter of the year. So let's have a look at the messages, the advice that universe has for you for next year. We have wings. You never needed those wings to fly. Yeah. You see, like, you can do it. If the situation looks difficult, if you felt like you needed that job that you lost to become more successful, no, you don't need that. You are successful no matter what you do and no matter where you're at, and you don't need their support or their guidance. You have all of that power within you, and you can do it yourself, no matter where you are and no matter who you work for. And then we have desert passage, trust there's a divine plan. Yeah, so when things get difficult, this is where we don't see any opportunities. As you can see, there's no growth. It is kind of like a not very supportive environment. And if you're in that at the moment, or you're going to be at that point, and you feel like there is no path to abundance, there is. It's just for a moment. Things may not look good for a moment, but there is this sunrise here, and we have the sun there in the distance. So there is a path. This is a path for you to a better future. It's just something that you need to be aware, and you need to strive for that, because there really is a new beautiful beginning for you if you've been through a lot. And especially if someone, because I do feel like the environment around you and in your past workplace have not been great, and people were not been treating you right and not letting you develop and follow your dreams and passions, and they were kind of I feel like you were stuck in that place. Like, you felt like it's an amazing opportunity, you're in that castle, but you cannot spread your wings there. They don't allow you for that freedom, creative freedom that you need. So it's gonna be better for you to do something else if that's the case. So let's have a look if there is any specific event or advice that the universe has for you. So these cards are quite these are quite old, and that's a different different type of tarot. So I'm gonna just tell you what I see here, because probably many of you don't know about this. So we have behavior, businessman, and deception. Yeah. So what I see here is that there could be someone behaving unfair towards you, and I feel like this very much relates to that situation, Ten of Swords, when someone is not being fair and you feel a little bit betrayed by the way they behave. And with the businessman, which is kind of like King of Pentacles, this could be your boss in the workplace that you're at, and I feel like you may feel like that what they've done towards you is not fair, and they kind of lied to you or betrayed to you in some kind of way. So here is just a message that this could possibly happen, or this is something that has happened, or could happen around the first quarter of the year. But don't be afraid and don't be stressed if that's the case, because there is a good thing coming right up. Like, you won't wait for a long time. You're gonna have new opportunities showing up which are much better for you. So I think that's it, Gemini. That's your message for 2021. Please let me know if you already kind of, feel like you resonate with that message. If already 2020 is having that kind of energy, and you know that you're gonna stepping up and finding something new in your career. And if you would like a personal reading with me, where we look at your career and love life and in much more depth for each, month of the year, I do have an offer on those readings until I think middle of December. So if you're interested, please drop me an email. All of the information is in the description down below. Thank you so much, Gemini, and I'll see you next time. Bye.